I was asked to explain something about the difference between the state of Indiana and the Deep South. I've lived in the Deep South briefly, and but long enough to understand and to have enough conversations with people to understand that even in the most structured part of the Deep South, there are people who do not fit the established social order, who are not under constant pressure to conform to it. And the reason for that is the people at the top of the established social order feel that they're salient of, they understand that there is a limit to what they would like to see enslaved. So that they don't want to see members of their own family enslaved. So they do not attempt to break traits of self-reliance, of self-determination. They apply certain structure and limitation to people who inherited the state of development, of dependence on slavery, when slavery was legal in the southern states. Slavery has never been legal in the state of Indiana. This has been tried in court and taken to the federal level. Even workarounds of indenture have had limits put on them. Slavery has not been legal in the state of Indiana or in any northern state. So, the resources that are available for the people who have developed by right of experience the traits that are residual from enslavement are available to the southern slave states only, because this is part of their heritage. It is something that they inherited from the past, and they have never failed to show due diligence in maintaining that the people who still have these traits remain in the South, where the resources are there for them. Now, these people have looked at me, and they know that I do not have these traits. I have traits of neglect that I experienced in the state of Indiana. And it is clear to them, who are salient of assessing the nature, the status of people that they find, that I grew up in Indiana. I have been tested personally by the person who is deciding this officially for the country called the United States of America. Now, anybody who has an objection to any of this is in conflict with our nation, that is comprised of many different groups defined in different ways. And one of the ways that we define groups is based on criminality. And any claims of a slave heritage in the state of Indiana, no matter how you slice it, is a claim to a criminal heritage. You were either enslaving the free, or you were making use of stolen property, or you were harboring fugitives. But whatever heritage of slavery you would claim to justify what you are doing to me in the state of Indiana is criminality from day one. And there is no auspice under the United States government that it can be justified. Not in any point in history, and not now.